G'day ladies and gentlemen, Kieran down in Document Management Tasmania, and here I am with Wen the Wonder Dog, and we were just talking about some strategic direction for the future of our company and yours. Okay, it's time for us to spill a few myths. Now, Document Management Tasmania, at the core of us, we are actually an IT business, and everyone always says, well look, technology is the answer for the future. But is it? The reality in business, the most important asset that you and I have is our people. Isn't that the truth? Don't you love your team? I love my team. They mean the world to me, and I'm sure that yours do too. And in business, we actually, and by the way, your people are the most expensive asset that you have. Is that not the truth? So we invest in two things in business. We invest in people and we invest in technology. But when is the right thing? When's the right time to cut across? Let's talk about something that I don't usually talk about, and I'm going to dispel a few myths. Sometimes technology isn't the right solution. People is the right solution. And sometimes people aren't the right solution and technology is. So let's break down where and when. So one of the things in Document Management Tasmania is we believe in both. I believe in having great people, and I believe in having great technology to give incredible outcomes, to increase your visibility, your protection and your control. So let's talk about a function that we actually perform here at Document Management Tasmania for hundreds of clients called static function processing. What's a static function? A static function is whether I do it, you do it, or when the Wonder Dog does it, the outcome's the same. Now the problem is those static functions are quite often really important, and they're usually the first things that a workflow specialist will say, get rid of that, that can be just done by a computer, that can be done seamlessly. But sometimes when you do it seamlessly, the outcome's not as good. Let me give you an example. Answer the phone. When I answer the phone, when you answer the phone, or when Wen answers the phone, the outcome's exactly the same. We don't know who's ringing and we don't know who they want to talk to, but we do know they want to talk to someone. And if you've got a receptionist, that person is key because they're the ones that guide that client or that call to the right outcome. So, but when we go to a technological transition, what do? We actually put in an automated system, and whether it be press 1, press 2, press 3, press 4, depending on the department or the process that you're after, the client then has to actually press 1, 2, 3 or 4 in order to speak to someone. I have one client where they recently, when I say recently, 18 months ago, invested in such a solution, and they have 5 different layers. So you press 1, and then it takes you into another submenu, and then it takes you into another submenu, and you have to do this 5 times before you can actually talk to someone. And then what happens on the 5th time? Someone actually says, hello, yes, no problems. Yes, I'll just put you on hold and I'll put you through. And then 2 minutes after your original phone call, and you are now completely frustrated and you're going, why didn't that happen the first time? People are important even in static function processing. At Document Management Tasmania, we are a Tasmanian company that operates Australia-wide, but we also have offices in the Philippines. And I have people in the Philippines that perform static function processing, as does Microsoft, Google and Amazon, and every other major player in the world. And the reason being for that is because we know and they know that you actually need the best of both worlds. And the reason we do that is so that your business never loses that personal touch. Now, the first thing whenever I say about this in removing static functions from your business, but what's going to happen to my staff? You can't take jobs out of the Australian market. That's not right. Let me explain that one really quickly. We don't. And I never actually recommend that you get rid of roles. But what I do recommend is that the people who are the most important thing, the most important asset in your business should be doing dynamic outcomes. I don't believe in a role that is purely static. I believe everyone should change the outcome of their organisation. Is that not what you employed them for? Is in order that your organisation wouldn't be a better place because they were on your team? So let me give you an example. Accounts payable. Now you're going to say, but Kieran, accounts payable is a static function. A bill comes in, we process the bill, we pay the bill. Terrific. When was the last time your accounts payable, who are the people that process your bills every day, all day, looked at the value proposition of your supply? You're going to say to me though, oh no, we do that and we Google it. But when was the last time you went to market? When was the last time you actually reviewed it? When was the last time that you actually said, okay, then we're going to look for petrol suppliers, or we're looking for stationery suppliers, or whatever it is that you're spending money on, in order to ensure that we get the best outcome. And sometimes it may not be price, there may be other factors. It might be time, it might be quality, it might be a series of different factors that you're looking for. But those factors help you either sell more or spend less. They increase your productivity, profitability, and cash flow. It's good for your business. And there is a simple thing that an accounts payable person can do better than anyone else. It's beyond just a simple process. So when we talk about, removing a static function out of an organization, I don't talk about removing the staff member. I expect my staff and my team and your team to make your business a better place and provide dynamic outcomes. So if you would like to learn a little bit more of the benefits of static function processing, still protecting your current team in order to get a dynamic outcome that's going to increase your productivity, profitability, and cash flow, helping you sell more and spend less, welcome to Document Management Tasmania. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you again very soon. Give us a call. What do you reckon, Wayne? That'll do?